Hello, viewers. How are you all? I hope you're doing great. We bring you fascinating and rare stories about coins that reveal the hidden secrets of history and take you back to the moments when these coins first came to life. We work hard to research and collect every detail of these coins, so we can share them with you in the most interesting way possible. So please subscribe to our channel. Your one click of support means a lot to us and helps us bring you even more amazing stories. Did you know that there was once a U.S. president who didn't win an election, but became president after the sudden death of another? Yes, this single moment changed the course of American history forever. One decision, one announcement, and one coin all became a part of history. This is the story of John Tyler, the man who unexpectedly rose to the highest seat of power. It was the year 1841, when President William Henry Harrison passed away just 1 month after taking office. The entire nation was in shock, and no one knew what would happen next. Then, Vice President John Tyler made a bold declaration. He said he was not the acting president, but the real president. This announcement created huge controversy at the time, but later it became a defining constitutional rule that whenever a president dies, the vice president automatically becomes the new president. That historic moment was honored in 2009 with the release of the John Tyler presidential dollar coin by the United States Mint. But this was not just a piece of metal, it was a symbol of a constitutional transformation. The coin was made from a beautiful mix of manganese, zinc, nickel, and copper, giving it a bright golden shine. It measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter, and on its edge are engraved the words "e pluribus unum," meaning out of many, one along with the year and mint mark. During his presidency, John Tyler made several major decisions, the most famous being the annexation of Texas. At the time, it was a controversial move, but it changed the map and future of the United States forever. Years later, Tyler supported the Confederate States during the Civil War, which made his legacy one of the most complex in American history. Still, his presidency set an important precedent for the peaceful and constitutional transfer of power. This coin was the 10th release in the Presidential Dollar Series 2007-2016. Because John Tyler was the 10th president of the United States, on the front side of the coin is his portrait, and on the back is the Statue of Liberty, representing freedom and leadership, two values that define America. Today, this coin stands as more than just a collectible. It is a reminder that power may fade, but decisions live on. Leadership changes hands, but courage and principles are what endure through time. The John Tyler presidential dollar coin reminds us that sometimes a single decision can shape the destiny of a nation. Today's story is about one of America's most iconic coins, the quarter dollar, a true symbol of U.S. history and pride. This coin was created in honor of George Washington, the first president of the United States. His portrait appears on the obverse side of the coin. The design was first introduced in 1932, marking the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. The U.S. government decided to issue a special coin that would forever celebrate his leadership and contributions to the nation. On the front side, you can see George Washington's profile, the word liberty representing freedom, and the phrase "In God We Trust," which reflects America's national belief. At the bottom, it reads quarter dollar, meaning the coin is worth 1/4 of a U.S. dollar. Now, let's talk about its history and evolution. When the coin was first minted in 1932, it was made of 90% silver, but in 1965, the U.S. Mint changed its composition to copper and nickel to make it more durable and affordable for everyday use. Over time, many designs of this coin have been released. In 1999, the government launched the 50 State Quarters program, featuring a unique design for each state, representing its culture, history, and natural beauty. Later, the America the Beautiful series was introduced, showcasing famous U.S. national parks and monuments. The coin shown in the image appears to be a collector's edition, with a polished, mirror-like finish. Such coins are not for regular circulation, but are made for collectors and special commemorations. This coin isn't just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of American freedom, leadership, and history. The image of George Washington reminds every generation of the struggle and vision that shaped a nation. So if you have a coin like this, keep it safe, because every coin holds a story, a legacy, and a moment in time. If you enjoyed this story, Please like, comment, and subscribe to hear the history behind more rare and beautiful coins from around the world. And stay tuned. In the next video, we'll explore the reverse side of this coin and uncover the story behind its design. Please subscribe to our channel because we bring you fascinating stories behind the world's most historic and valuable coins that carry untold stories of nations, heroes, and centuries of change. Today's story is about a coin that every American has held, yet very few truly know: the U.S. quarter dollar. Featuring the noble image of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This coin was not just created as currency, it was made as a symbol of leadership, honor, and the birth of a nation. The first Washington quarter was introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. At that time, America wanted to honor the man who led the country through its fight for independence and became the father of the nation. The design we see today shows Washington's left-facing profile, engraved with incredible detail, from the texture of his hair tied with a ribbon to the calm yet determined expression on his face. Above, it reads United States of America, representing the unity he helped create. To the left, liberty symbolizes the freedom for which he fought. And beside his portrait, the phrase, "In God we trust," reflects the moral foundation upon which the country was built. At the bottom, quarter dollar indicates its value, 1/4 of a dollar. When this coin first entered circulation in 1932, it was made with 90% silver and 10% copper, giving it a rich, gleaming appearance that collectors still admire. The silver quarters remained in production until 1964, after which, due to the rising cost of silver, the U.S. Mint switched to a more practical composition of copper and nickel. This change marked a new chapter in American coinage, a transition from pure metal value to symbolic value. Over the decades, the quarter dollar evolved into a piece of American storytelling. In 1999, the 50-state quarters program was launched, a groundbreaking project that released 50 different designs, each representing one U.S. state's heritage, culture, and pride. Later, the America the Beautiful Quarters program continued this legacy by showcasing national parks, monuments, and historic landmarks, transforming a simple coin into a portable history book. The coin you see in this image is a proof edition, a highly polished, mirror-finish version made specifically for collectors. It's struck multiple times with extra care to bring out every fine detail, the sharpness of Washington's profile, the shine of the background, and the deep contrast that makes the design come alive. Holding such a coin feels like holding a piece of history, a connection to the past that reminds us of courage, sacrifice, and the enduring power of freedom. George Washington's face on this coin is not just a portrait. It's a symbol of integrity, vision, and perseverance. His leadership laid the foundation for a country that values liberty above all else. The Jefferson nickel holds a special place in American coinage history. It was first introduced in 1938, replacing the older Buffalo nickel. The design was created by artist Felix Schlag, who won a national competition organized by the U.S. Mint. On the front of the coin appears the portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, known as the principal author of the Declaration of Independence and a visionary leader who shaped early American democracy. The reverse side originally displayed Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home, symbolizing his architectural genius and love for art and structure. From its introduction in 1938 until 2003, the Jefferson nickel retained its classic look: Jefferson's left-facing profile on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. However, in 2004 and 2005, the design was temporarily changed to commemorate the Lewis and Clark expedition, one of America's greatest exploratory journeys. During those 2 years, new reverse designs were introduced, including the keelboat and the American bison, reflecting the spirit of exploration and discovery. In 2006, the coin received a modern redesign. Artist Jamie Franke introduced a forward-facing portrait of Jefferson, giving him a more lifelike and engaging expression. The word liberty, written in Jefferson's own handwriting, was added as a tribute to his enduring belief in freedom and independence. The reverse once again featured Monticello, maintaining a connection to the original design while reflecting a modern touch. The coin you see dated 2023 belongs to this modern series. It still carries the phrases, "In God we," trust and liberty, maintaining the timeless traditions of U.S. coinage. The gloved hands holding the coin in. The image indicate careful numismatic handling, used to preserve its mint luster and prevent fingerprints. Although most recent Jefferson nickels hold only their face value, those in uncirculated or proof condition, especially with rare minting errors or special finishes, can attract attention and value among collectors. Thomas Jefferson was chosen to be featured on this coin not merely as a statesman, but as a thinker and visionary. His role in crafting the Declaration of Independence, establishing the University of Virginia, and advocating for religious freedom marked him as a true architect of American ideals. The Jefferson nickel, therefore, stands not only as a piece of currency, but as a tribute to intellect, liberty, and the enduring foundation of American democracy.